All right, 718 West 26th. Pretty good location here on the west side, right near downtown. And the footprint of this house is really quite large. So I think there's a good opportunity. It's a low price because it definitely needs some work. We'll go through it. I see a lot of cracks here on the walls here and here. There's even stuff on the ceiling. There's been repair work around, and as we walk through, there's other stuff as well. But when I walked through earlier, I didn't see anything that gave me huge pause for structural concerns. I see stuff like this right here, but that's very simple. That to me anyway, this is water leakage from this window. You fix this window, which if you're going to do this, you're going to replace the windows anyway, then that's not an issue any longer, okay? It's not rotted really bad underneath it. It's just over time, and that's mostly the plaster that's having the issues there. Same thing up here. This is old plaster. Just hasn't, it's had some damage over time and everything, okay? So this room we're in here, we've got our entrance here from the front door. This room over here, as it's currently laid out, is a bedroom. Certainly could be opened up to make a larger living room. And you've got another room that it connects to, is also another bedroom, okay? And then we've got the dining room here. So you have access to a bedroom through the living room, access to a bedroom through the dining room, walls in between the living and the dining room. So opening that up to make it a bigger space, but you lose a bedroom. Opening this up to make it a bigger space is something, an option as well, and you still keep your 2 bedrooms that are down here, okay? We've got a room back here that feels like it was maybe an addition or a enclosure of a porch or something like that. Definitely doesn't it steps up a little bit. It doesn't feel like it's congruent with it. You can tell there's some old water damage again from here. So house has been vacant for a while. It definitely needs some work. We've got a room or the bathroom back here. 3-piece, pretty standard for a house like this. This is where the current laundry is set up. That you could certainly keep it that way. This room that's back over here that I showed you, the kind of elongated one, that's where you could also do it, or that could be considered a 3rd bedroom. And then through here is your kitchen that goes into the back area. So it's a little disconnected, could certainly use some reconfiguration, but again, this is a really low entry price, so probably not too difficult to get too much going. It's going to take a lot of work, but it's not going to hit past your threshold more than likely, okay? Upstairs here is really just an attic. The stairs are not in really good enough condition for me to warrant going up there, but it is, for the most part, just attic space. There's definitely space that I can tell, as I kind of scoped around a little bit, that it could be finished out, but there are going to be some sloped areas. Absolutely could be legitimate living space. But it is, for all intents and purposes, an attic that's finished out, okay? Ceilings are high enough, in other words, for it to be truly occupied, okay? All right, let's take a look around on the outside here. Nice porch. Comes around. We got vinyl siding and wood, so a lot of the resurfacing on the outside is going to need to be done for sure. Both advantage and disadvantage of a house like this, right, is the advantage is it's a square footage. It's a good sized house. The disadvantage of it is, again, square footage means that more material costs for these repairs. I think it's pretty reflective of the asking price, to be honest. The yard on this one's quite small because of the base of where we are. We're really, right next to Martin Luther King over here. But this little section over here is actually quite, it's got a lot of development going on. A little awkward again with the size of the lot and everything, but I think it could be a really good income producing property. And if you are looking at it as an income property, you're not really concerned about making it high end. You're really looking for it to be good value and good materials that are going to last. Here's a good shot of the side of the house. I know it's hard to see from that side. So roof is definitely old. It's a higher pitched roof as well, but it's not immediate issues. I mean, it's actually very straight. There's not a lot of, there's really no buckling going on that you see quite often in homes of this age. And then you got this back porch extension on where the kitchen and that kind of shotgun room is off the back here as well. So that one definitely needs a little bit more work, as you can see. All right, take a look at the numbers on this one. It's a really low entry for purchase on this one. It's really mostly about what's the construction cost going to be getting into here. Okay, thanks a lot.